Hi everyone, and welcome back to Vestibular Crossing. My name is Sorsha, and I am so glad you've joined us today. On this channel, we use cozy gaming and live streaming as a tool for health, personal accountability, and daily structure. I am in my 50s, living with both Meniere's disease and vestibular migraines, both of which are, let me pause that, both of which are vestibular disorders. So you will see me running through cycles of gently bouncing on my mini trampoline for 10 minutes, followed by resting and recovering here in my recliner for 10 minutes and repeating the cycle until I hit at least 10,000 steps. Yesterday I was in the zone so much that I ended up getting 18,000 steps by the end of the stream and 20,000 steps by the end of the night. The last time I got that many steps was when I was at Disney World. So thank you for that. I appreciate your help. I did want to mention, I am wearing my friend Donna's shirt. She is an incredible artist. Let me show you. She is an incredible artist and a sweet friend. And I will be posting the link to her shop in the comments if you would like to go see her artwork yourself. I will be also going to see what new treasures I can find. With that said, I would like to gently remind us, there is no rush here. We play slowly, we take our time, and we keep showing up. So pull up a chair with your favorite mug of tea, relax, and let's bounce. Tom Nook says, hello everyone, this is Tom Nook. It's 10:45 this happy Thursday, April 2nd, 2026. Now's the time for me to mention I have time traveled. When I started this island, I started it on my wedding anniversary, March 29th, and I have been playing it subsequently each day. We do not time travel except within our current day. So we're gonna be off of today's real date. So when this video goes live tomorrow, it will be the 24th of August. Okay. Come to think of it, it's come to my attention that a certain suspicious character is making the rounds of nearby islands. That's Red. This individual is apparently peddling artwork and antiquities of sometimes dubious authenticity and worth. Just goes to show we must all be careful with our bells, And when it comes to new vendors, be vigilant. That's all for me. Bye now. That's fantastic. That means that we can go buy our first piece of artwork today. And here goes our phone. Hello, this is Tommy from Nook's Cranny. I've reached Sorsha, right? We've sent a payment to your bank account for 3,072 bells for what you left in the drop-off box. Thank you for using the service. Hope to see you in the shop soon. Okay, and I don't have mail. Let me check my pockets. I do have, I think I've saved it. I was running around my island last night trying to figure out where I want to put stuff, like the campsite, where I would want to put the museum. And I ran into Pashmina. And she ran over to me and started talking, and she said, hey, so is it just me, or are things getting real neighbory around here? What's the deal? And I replied, found out, eh? Because this was right after placing the 3 plots. Wahaha, I knew it, and that's why you've been running around to get everything ready for him. Awesome. In that case, I've got a little tip. Wait, whoops. No, go back. In that case, I've got a little tip that might help you out. Ever been doing a DIY thing and run out of iron nuggets or clay? Word is, the rocks on Mystery Tour Islands are stuffed with the iron nuggets and clay, I mean. And guess what? I just happen to have a Nook Miles ticket for you. Yep, I totally planned this. I have never seen that dialogue before. You've been doing so much for the place it makes my head spin. Call it my way of chipping in. Have fun. So I thought that was really incredible. I have never seen that dialogue before. All right, so back to our game. So in our pockets, we do have a Nook Miles ticket. I also shot down a couple more balloons while I was running around trying to plan everything out. This is from Roscoe. To someone out there somewhere, I was messing around at the old tool bench and I came up with this DIY idea that you're holding right now. Whoever you are, I hope you're in the mood to craft up a brainstorm. Don't tell nobody else about this. And it's a kettle bathtub. All right. Sweet, I learned a DIY recipe for a kettle bathtub. For those of you new to the channel and just tuning in, I am not sure if I mentioned that I'm playing Animal Crossing while doing my gentle bouncing on my mini trampoline. So just in case I didn't mention that. That's what this game is. Here's some iron nuggets. Yay. And a 3/4 sweatpants. What's that look like? They're blue. Okay. Back to our leaf. Okay, I do want to see about crafting some items before we get going. Oh, I don't have a thing in here. A DIY bench. All right, so let me put these away. Oh, and right, I do need to go collect some pansies so that I can make. That's going to be our goal today, is to go on a Nook Mystery Island tour. Hopefully get another villager and put the requirements for plot number 1 completely finished. Okay, so wait, what was these two? Portable radio and toy box. Oh, that's for when I find the rock that we broke yesterday. We broke it by putting a house down. So when we find where the rock is placed, now we'll have furniture items to support ourselves when we hit it. Oh, please tell me we've already gotten a pink hyacinth. That would be amazing. Yes. Okay, our first hybrid, pink hyacinth. Fantastic. And our orchard is coming through nicely. Yay. I'm so happy. Oh, hi Pashmina. Oh, hey kidders, what brings you here? Oh, we can start gifting. Fantastic. This weather rocks. Feels like anything I do is going to turn out awesome, kidders. Fabulous. Okay, here's a fossil. Hopefully this is another fossil. Oh, wow. So I have not completely gone and picked up all the weeds at the back of the island. I'm thinking that can only help with the rock garden. At least that's what I hope. And then when we're running around, excuse me, the island, I'll go ahead and mention my thoughts. Okay, let's dig a hole so that I will know through a visual cue that I have already hit this rock. If I made good use of the eggs patterning, oh, I've got some DIY recipe ideas. So for now, we're going to hold off on, oh, and here's our money spot. I love how everything is up here at the front. Okay, and this is our 4th tree. Do we have 10? Yes, we have 10,000. We have a 10,000 bag. Ready to go. Okay. Look, I dug up 1,000 bells. And I will bury the 10,000 bells and then relocate this with the other money trees. And I do want to go ahead and snag that. Very good. Oh, there goes our net. Okay, do I have another one on me? Yes, I do. So I will drop this, pick it back up, and that puts it on our tool ring as needed, although I do hear a balloon. So let's get that. Where are you, balloon? I can hear you. Maybe the other way. Oh, there it is. Okay, and yes, you can see the first house plot that I laid out. Oop, nope, try one more. There we go. And I did add this layout that I had gotten from Pinterest onto my Pinterest board. And in looking at it again, I saw that the creator who did create this did have 3 spaces open and then 2 fences right here. So I will need to adjust all of my current plots. Oh, right, my pockets are full. Okay, let's swap it for a shell. Or an earth egg, how about that? Swap. Okay, let's see. Oh, no. Drop it. I was trying to close the hole. All right, and I'm using the flowers to map out the road. So I am going to start with the base tile design for the road today. All right, so let's drop the fossils. Okay, and it's transition time. Awesome. So this is the simple road from designs by Andrea, and I think her title is Andrea's Crossings. Let's see what this is. Bunny Day Merry Balloons. Okay, fantastic. I don't have that one yet. All right. So the design that we are using, as usual, uses the default colors. And there's going to be a lot of these, so I'm going to go ahead and start them down here. Okay, so we're going to change the design. We're going to use the tool of Fill All, make it all invisible to start with. Then I don't think there are any invisible pixels or empty pixels on this design, so it will not snap to the road if you curve the road. Now I'm not seeing a single invisible pixel on this. All right, so we're going to start with green, and the green goes a lot of the way around. It stops right here, 1 space from the end, and that's when it starts coming all the way down. And then I'm wrong, and not all the way to the end. Okay. And then it goes from here, it goes all the way across. And this is going to create the lighting and the shadows shading, I believe. Okay, so then next we have dark green. We've got 2 of those here. Skip 2, 1, skip 3, and then 1, space, 1, skip 4, right to the line, and then 2 more. And then we're going to skip 4 again. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that gives us a 1. We'll skip 2. And then we've got all the way until the last tile spot. Okay, now we're going to skip 4 again. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we have 1, skip 2. And then we have another 1. Skip 1, and then we have 2. Skip 1, and then 1. Then on the other side of the x-axis, we have 2, skip 1, 2, skip 3, 1, 2, 3, and then we'll have 3 more green, and then we skip 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then those 2. So I think I did that wrong. Okay, so starting from the line, we've got 2, 1, 2, skip 1, 1, 2, skip 1, skip 3, 1, 2, 3, and then we have 2. Oh, I miscounted. Okay, so that's good. And then we have the neon blue from there, and that fills in the rest of the frame. So part of the thing that I appreciate from Andrea by Designs is that she does understand the nuance of dark, shadow, and light. And that makes a big difference in the detail of these. Now, she does have the designs, the colors, the final colors for these is more like a gray cement. I think from here, I'll start following the pattern line. So she does have these final products come out looking kind of like a gray cement, but I want to see if I can change them to a pink, but a soft pink, because Avaleigh, our island, is a theme. It has multiple themes going on, not just pink and green, but also a romantic and maybe a fairy vibe. And definitely around the museum, I'm going for an elegant vibe. So I don't really understand romance. So like how to give something a romantic vibe or an elegant vibe. So that's going to be part of the fun of learning to decorate this island, which is why I've been spending so much time on Pinterest the past couple of days trying to understand what makes an island considered elegant or romantic. So I'm not sure about the road being pink, but that is my intention. Okay, so we got neon green, and then we have 3 yellows. Then we have an orange, and then 2 neon greens. And that takes us to the line. Then we have a yellow, 1 neon green, 1 orange, and then we have 4 yellows. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we have 2 neon greens, a yellow, orange, yellow, orange, yellow, orange, orange, yellow, orange, yellow, orange. Then we come down 1, and that is 2 yellows, and then 3 oranges, 1, 2, and 3. Then we have 4 yellows, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oop, that's my dog. I will let him back into the house. He did not come back in earlier, so now he's ready to come back in. I can hear him barking. It's okay, I've already got him. Thank you. Come on, Luke. All right, he is back in the house. And let's get back to our design. It's kind of like working a cross stitch following these patterns, which shout out Mom. She taught me how to do when I was probably 11 or 12. And it's been a useful life skill. Okay, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 yellows. Then we have a green, 2 yellows, 1 and 2. An orange, a green, a yellow. Orange, green, yellow. Okay. we are crossing the line, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more yellows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we have 2 greens, 1, 2, a yellow. And then we have 2 oranges, a red, another orange, and then a yellow. All right, coming back down. Oh, we have the greens coming out in a pattern. Let's go ahead and take the time, break away from doing it line by line, and set these in as little milestones. So we got 1 space 1 space 1, and then from the bottom, no, not the bottom, from the x-axis, we have 2 more here, and then this comes out 2, and then 2 back there, and then a space, and then 2 more, and then 1 down. Okay, and then from this one we skip 3, 1, 2, and 3, and then that one is a green that comes out and does this weird shape. Okay, and then from here it does a 4. Okay, so from this one we go back down and we have those there. We skip 1 and do 3. Then we go all the way over to the y-axis, skip 1 and do 1, skip 2 and do 1, and then it creates that design. And then the next set on the border is going to be these 4. And then we're going to, from the top one, we're going to skip 3. 1, 2, and 3. Oh, that's my phone going. Let me turn that down for you. Oh, and it's transition time. Okay. Let me turn that down. Okay, that's better. Let me just finish this green frame. Okay, so then we skip 3, and then we go up 1, and then diagonal to that is that. Okay, and then 1 more set of green. From here we skip 2, 1, 2, and then we have 1 and 2. And that's the beginning of our simple sidewalk base design. And that's what Andrea calls it on her pattern, so that's what I want to respect that if I have enough room. Simple sidewalk. Okay, so let's get back to balancing. Oh, before I do, cozy check-in, let's see our current steps. Our current steps are 2,522. All right. So I was dropping these off, basically trying to empty out our pockets because I do want to go ahead and go to the Mystery Island as soon as possible. So, and I want to plant this hyacinth somewhere so it can clone. How about just right here? Okay, a lot of this other stuff needs to go into the house. So let's run over and do that. Now that I've laid out my house plot, I'm hoping I'll be allowed to move my home really soon. Okay, so white pansy goes into storage, stone egg, clay. I'm going to go ahead and put the sweatpants in there as well. Let me go plant this money tree. And then I do need to make another shovel and drop off these 2 items. So I'll just put these 2 items somewhere near resident services. Right, it's this way. Okay, so make a shovel. Let's craft. And then I want to have a backup axe if I don't have one in my pockets already. So let me check that. All right, so I'm not seeing a backup axe. Let's go ahead and place these 2 things down, get them out of our pockets. And then we'll move this over. We'll go ahead and wear this to get it out of our pockets, because I'm hoping to, ideally we would hit a bamboo right here. Okay. And then tomorrow our first tree should be harvestable right here. I might want to move this back one though, and then I can move them all back. Okay, so pockets are empty. We do need 1 more axe. And then let's go see if we could find the cutie on the island. And then we'll shake and chop all of the trees, but hopefully dig up a bunch of bamboo. That would be ideal. Okay, all done for now. Our Nook Plus miles? Yes, we got 2 and a camera. Let's go ahead and do that as well. There we go. And that frees up 3 slots for our Nook Plus miles so that we can potentially earn a bit more. So we've got ×2, catch bugs, earn bells by selling items. And that's the final of our ×2. After that, we are spending bells, selling fruit, and diving for sea creatures for our Nook Plus miles. Where is my airport? Here we go. All right. Let's go see if we want whoever's on this island. If not, I might spend 2 more tickets. I would like to fly. It looks like you've got a Nook Miles ticket on you in case you feel like using that. So just to get the paperwork all official, where did you want to go? Use Nook Miles ticket. So you want to use your Nook Miles ticket? Roger. I'm ready to get you in the sky right this minute, but let's just check. You all packed? Tools all ready? Time for takeoff. All right, let's get you airborne. Dodo 1, this is Dodo Tower Wilbur. You have a walker who needs wings. Okay, have a good flight, friend, and when you need to travel, just think, what would dodos do? Okay, so if you're watching this video, go ahead and put in the comments how you're using the video. Are you playing it in the background while you work on art or do some chores? Or are you actually using it to go to sleep? In which case, don't put that comment in, just go to sleep. All right, we are 2 down and docked at the target island, Delta Oscar. Delta Oscar is go. Meanwhile, I'll be in a holding pattern here. Get in touch when you need tools or travel. Go catch some bees and chop some trees. Okay, this is not a bamboo island. We do have pansies, which is good because I think we need 3 of each color in order to craft the wreath. And we're just going to take our time with this island. And I'm I'm sure we'll come across a potential villager. One of these trees will have a wasp, and one will have a furniture item. So we will need to use our net. And get the egg and the wheat. Okay, and then our net. Here's our furniture item, a mini cactus set. Yay, I really love that. Okay, we've got 1 red and 2 white pansies. With the pansy we have at home in our storage, the white pansies are complete. All right. Let's go ahead and go across, because I think our potential villager is going to be back here up on the top of the cliff. The anticipation is delicious, isn't it? All right. And I see a yellow pansy and some more reds. And how many reds does that give us now? 2, just 2. So here's number 3. Okay, so the reds and the whites are all done. Oh, that's a stink bug. I don't have a stink bug. Let's get that for Blathers. We'll sneak up on it. Got it. Yes, I caught a stink bug. It lives up to its name. All right, let's move that so I don't accidentally sell it. And then I'm going to put the weeds over here. I mean the pansies over here together, so I can easily see that I still need some more. Okay. And then does that give us 3 yellows? Nope. And here's the 3rd yellow pansy. Okay. I have the plot down, so there should be a villager on this island somewhere. I'm gonna go ahead and pick everything up because there's not a whole lot of room around this tree. We got 32 seconds, and then we'll go back to our design. And my cat is meowing to go out. Would you mind letting Regina out, please?
Yeah.
Thank you. My son is on the job. Okay. So let's hit our rock. Oh, and it's transition time. Okay. Simple sidewalk. Okay. When I was going around checking on where I want to put stuff like the museum and the campsite, I realized that of the 3 houses I placed yesterday, I placed one slightly too forward. So at some point we're going to need to move it and then move it back. Okay, that being said, let's go back. We are on 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. Yes, so this is yellow. No, this is supposed to be orange. Okay. All right, so orange, yellow, orange, 2 red. 2 red. Okay, then 3 oranges. And then 2 yellows, 1 orange. 2 yellows, 1 orange. Yellow, orange, yellow, green. Yellow, orange, yellow, green. Okay, and then we need 3 greens. 1, 2, and 3. And then this kind of creates like a stair-step design right here. And that will help with the milestone. Okay, so after the top of this upside down stairs, we got yellow, orange, green, orange. Yellow, orange, green, orange. And then we have 2 greens. 1 and 2. And then we have 4 yellows. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And that meets that. Okay, next line down, we got 2 yellows, 2 oranges, yellow, 2 greens. And that lines up making a foursome with that one. Good. We have a yellow. We got orange, yellow, green. Orange, yellow, green, 2 yellows. Orange, yellow, green, 2 yellows. Then the 2 greens, and then we have 2 yellows, and then we have a ton of oranges. So 5 oranges, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then we have, right here, we have a red square. Okay, on the other side of that, we have red again, and that is exactly where it's supposed to be. So then we have an orange, a yellow, and then, wait, hold on. Right here should be orange, yellow, yellow, and then orange again. Okay. So the next line down, we have a yellow, 2 green, that fits, and then 2 orange. 1, 2, brings us to the bottom row of that foursome. Another 2 orange. Then we have a yellow, and then 3 oranges, 1, 2, and 3. And then we have a yellow and a green, and then 2 yellows, 2 greens, 1, 2. Then we have 2 yellows, 2 greens, and then we have 5 yellows. And that should take us 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Perfect. Okay, so the next line down is a yellow, then an orange, 2 yellows, orange, 2 yellows, orange, yellow, 2 greens, orange, yellow, 2 greens. Okay, and then we have yellow, orange, yellow, yellow. Yellow, orange, yellow, yellow. Then we have orange, green, and then 3 yellows. Orange, green, 1, 2, 3 yellows. Then we have orange and 3 yellows. Orange, 3 yellows, and then the rest is orange all the way to the green. Okay. Below that we have 2 yellows, 1, 2, and then we have oranges until we hit this Tetris looking thing. There we go. And then we have an orange and then 3 yellows. 1, 2. Wait a minute. Hold on. So that's our 3 yellows. So underneath that we have orange and then a green and then a yellow. Okay. And then we have 2 more yellows. And then we have 4 oranges. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we have a green, yellow, orange, yellow, red. Green, yellow, orange, yellow, red. Then we have 2 yellows and then the green. Okay. So then we have 2 yellows here and then a green. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 6 yellows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then we have an orange, green, red. Orange, green, red. And then we have 2 yellows taking us to the y-axis. And that creates a foursome with this. Okay, good. All right, so then we have orange and 3 yellows. 1, 2, 3 yellows. Then we have green and 4 yellows. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we have oranges. We got 1, 2, 3, 6 oranges. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is, okay, hold on now. Did I get on the wrong line? Yes, I did. Okay, so starting over. So we got orange, yellow, 3 yellows. And then we have a green and 4 yellows. That's correct. And then we have an orange, yellow, orange, yellow. Orange, yellow, orange, yellow. And then we have the greens. Okay, good. And then a yellow goes here. And then we have 4 yellows. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we have 2 greens. 2 yellows. And then 2 oranges. Yellow, orange. And we cross the y-axis. Yeah, just double checking where I'm at. Okay, this is actually going to be a foursome right there. And that will help me orient. Okay, and so then this will be orange and 2 reds. Then we have orange and 3 yellows. 1, 2, and 3. Then we have 3 greens. 1, 2, and 3. And then we have 3 yellows and an orange. And then we come down 1, and that's another orange. We have a yellow, and then we have 3 greens. 1, 2, 3. A yellow, and then a green. Then we have 4 oranges. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then we have a yellow and 2 oranges. 1, 2. Okay, then we have 2 yellows. Oops, I accidentally touched the screen. Oh, it's transition time. Okay, let me finish this row that I'm on. Okay, so we got 2 yellows and 2 oranges. 1, 2, 2 oranges, very good. Then we have 4 yellows. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I lost my spot. Okay, so then we have 2 greens, 2 yellows, 2 greens. 2 greens, 2 yellows, 2 greens, and a yellow. Okay. And we'll come back to that. Let's keep going with our mystery island. Oof. Oh, I see Chevre. Is that who that is? I don't think I've ever had her before. We'll go talk to her in a second. There is an earth egg. Uh-oh. Let's swap it. What do I have on me? Oh, you know what? Let's see. I think I'll drop the pansies. Oh, okay. Let's drop the white pansies here, and then we can dig this back up. Okay, that's better. All right, let's finish this top one. And if we need to drop the other pansies, we will. We're gonna dig up more pansies and sell them anyway from the top back. Although, I'm not sure how much of that kind of cleaning up I want to do on our home island, just because each weed that stays there, each thing that I don't clean up, is going to be one less spot for a rock to spawn. I don't know if I'm saying her name right, Chevre. Wow, I thought I'd be the only one on this tour. I'm Chevre. You're Sorsha? Okay, so I don't particularly find her. She's definitely not a dreamy. I think she might be a normal. Did you really come here all the way from Avaleigh? I think I flew past Avaleigh once. It looks pretty from the air. I think she might be a normal. She is white. I do wonder how her white fur, if I gave her something green to wear, or pink, because her ears have pink in them, I bet that would look really cute. So I'm going to invite her. It must be true what they say about how travel broadens your horizons. This change of scenery is giving me a new perspective on life back on my island. I like it well enough, but move to my island. Move to Avaleigh? That's an interesting idea. You know, I think I might have gotten in touch with your island about moving there a while ago. La-ba. What are the odds that I'd run into someone from Avaleigh here? Anyway, your support means a lot. I think I'll start packing to move as soon as I get back from this tour. All right, so now we have our normal villager. Do we have room for cherries, or did I already fill up my pocket? Oh, no, I've got room. Okay. And I definitely want to get more coconut trees as well. All right, Chevre, I'm going to need you to move, sweetheart. I'm going to try to get these before she blocks any squares. Hurry! Oh, I can't wait to see Avaleigh for myself, La-ba. Oh, well, I'm not going to take that as sabotage. I'm going to take that as enthusiasm for moving to her island. How about that? Okay, so then we've already finished up top. Let's go ahead and go across here and then come on down to the beach. I think I want to go on one more island tour today. I'll empty all of our pockets, of course. But I really would like, I think it is currently, or about to be, I am not really clear on that, bamboo season. So, let's see. Oh, here's our wasp. So then yes, we will drop pansy. Okay, swap. Okay, and we'll chop. Because we're definitely going to need plenty of wood for this house side quest, for sure. But let me keep an eye out for I actually don't like that phrase. Let me look for a DIY. I'm not seeing a DIY on this island. Let me just double check the other side in case I missed it. And there's another rock right there. Okay, so drop it. Okay, that's leaves. Do we not have leaves? Let's drop this and pick up the leaves. Okay. Well, do you see that rock? I'm going to come back for that rock. Let me just double check really quick on this beach to make sure I did not miss a DIY bottle. Nope, I did not. So no DIY on this island. And let's go on up here. I see you, Mantis, but I'm not going to get you. All right. All right, so from here to hit this rock, right, from here, can I, nope, that's not what I meant. I dig it right here, that's in my way. Okay, so I'm not going to worry about that then. There and there. And now we can hit our rock. Oh! Moai gave us gold. Thank you, Moai. Hopefully he'll come to our island soon. Moai is the statue, which looks like a large head. Right. Our pockets are full. What else can we drop? Because we're not leaving that behind. Oh, yellow pansies. We are not leaving our gold behind, that's for sure. Looking at the shiny gold nugget is making me feel like royalty. I've got an idea for a DIY recipe. All right. And that's the end of this island. So, and we will be saving that gold for other stuff. Oh wait, no, it's not the end. Okay. How much room? I can collect 3 more cherries. Okay. And I don't mind if you break your axe. No, it did not. All right, and then this should be a fossil. Let me see what I might have that I could drop for a fossil. Not the mini cactus set. Okay. All right, how about I drop the stone axe and then I'll pick up this stone axe. That's not quite what I meant. Okay, put away. Drop it. Now we'll pick it up and we can get our fossil. We got 33 seconds left and we'll get back to our design. Nope. Try that again. Okay. Oh, that's a Raja. I don't think we've gotten a Raja yet. Oh, that's not the airport pier thing. Okay, I see it's transition time. I'm gonna go ahead and go home. and we'll run into our house and put stuff in storage, and then I'll transition to our design. All right, run into the home. So I've been thinking about, do I want to stay at this date? Or do I want to start jumping forward by maybe playing? So an idea I had was that I could hop on and play some silent. I want to place that. Let's move that. Some silent episodes, basically. There we go. That's better. Just set. Thank you. And when I do a silent episode, move it forward by one day, and in that way catch up to real time. So it would be extra days. I'm not sure I want to do that because of the whole thing with this island is that we're not time traveling. And when I decided to start on March 29th, knowing it would be out of time, I didn't think that would matter. But I'm wondering, will it matter for you guys if we're not celebrating October Halloween when it's actually Halloween, and Thanksgiving when it's Thanksgiving, and Toy Day when it's Toy Day, right? So if you're in the comments and you have an opinion on that, please let me know what you're thinking. Okay, so back to our design. We are right below this green square. So this should be an orange. Okay, and then we have 2 yellows. And then we have 3 oranges. 1, 2, and 3. All right. Then we have 2 greens, 4 yellows. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we have a red and an orange. Hold on. That is not correct. We have 4 yellows, 2 greens, 3 oranges, 2 yellows, an orange. So we should have a red and an orange right here. This is red, and then stop moving. Orange. And so this, I'm not understanding. Something's off here. This should be a yellow, but that gives us 5 yellows. But we should have 4, and then 2 greens, a yellow. Oh, I missed the yellow. That's what it was. All right. So crossing the y-axis, we have red, orange, yellow, red, orange, yellow. Red, orange, yellow, red, orange, yellow. All right. Then we have 2 reds and yellow, 2 reds, a yellow, 2 greens, yellow, orange, yellow. Yellow, orange, yellow. Okay, so we are 3 from the bottom now, and then we have 2 yellows here. We have an orange, And then we have 2 yellows and an orange. Then we have a green and 2 oranges. And then we have 2 yellows. Luke's coming. And then orange, green, yellow. Orange, green, yellow. Okay. And then we have red, yellow, 2 oranges. Okay. Then we have yellow, red, yellow, orange. Yellow, red, yellow, and orange. Okay, I've been thrown off. 1 second. The music's not playing in my house. I don't have a music player, so it's just very, very quiet, and I've noticed it, and now I'm just kind of thrown off. Okay, I'm actually on the wrong line. Again. Okay, so this should be orange, yellow, green, yellow, 2 oranges, yellow, red. Okay, that's correct. All right, then we have 2 yellows. And then we have 3 oranges. 1, 2, and 3. And then we should have 2 yellows. Okay, something's not quite right. So let's go backwards the other way. We got 2 yellows, 3 oranges, 2 yellows, orange, yellow, green, yellow, 2 oranges, red. Okay, so whatever it was, I have now fixed it. Okay, so the second row from the bottom, we have a yellow. We have orange, red, orange. Orange, red, orange. Orange, red, orange. And then we have 2 yellows. A green, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 yellows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we have 2 oranges. 1, 2. And then we cross the y-axis. I keep saying that wrong. 2 yellows, 2 reds, orange, red, green. Okay, and then 3 yellows. 1, 2, 3, and then a green, and then 2 oranges. All right, and then the bottom line before we cross the x-axis, we got 3 oranges. 1, 2, 3, then 3 yellows. 1, 2, 3. Wait, that was 4. Okay. 2 oranges. 1, 2. 3 yellows. 1, 2, 3, and that crosses the y. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 yellows, 2 greens. 1, 2, 1 yellow, orange, red. No, orange, red. Good. 2 yellows. 1, 2, an orange and a yellow. Perfect. And now we're crossing the x-axis, and then it's yellows, wow, all the way to past the y-axis by 1. And then we have 3 oranges. 1, 2, 3. 2 yellows. 1, 2. A green. And then several yellows. There. Okay, so 2 lines down, we got 2 yellows, 3 oranges. 1, 2, and 3. We have 4 yellows. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We have an orange. That was green. And then 2 oranges. And then yellow, green. Okay. Then we have yellow, red, orange. Yellow, red, orange. Then we have 3 yellows. 1, 2, and 3. We have 2 oranges and 2 yellows. 1, 2, 2 yellows, okay. And then we have an orange and a yellow. And then the next line down, we've got 6 yellows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then we have orange, red, and 4 oranges. Orange, red, 1, 2, 3, 4 oranges. Then we have yellow, green, yellow. Yellow, green, yellow. And then we have 3 yellows. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, just double checking where I am. Okay, and then we have orange and 2 yellows. 1, 2. And then we have 3 oranges. 1, 2, and 3. That should be lined up with this one. Hold on. So from here we have a green, yellow, yellow. And this is where the orange should be, not here. Okay. And then we have 2 yellows. And then 3 oranges. And then we have red, 2 oranges. Nope, I've lost my spot again. 2 yellows. Okay, there we are. And then we have those greens. Okay. Then we have yellow and 2 oranges. 1, 2. That brings us right below that red spot, and that's going to be green and red. And oh, it's transition time. I think I can find my spot from here, so I'm going to go ahead and stop. And let's get back to bouncing. Nope, fix it. All right. Let's bounce. And then we'll go and get another Mystery Island ticket. Right. I do want to finish emptying out my pockets. Okay. So that being the case, oh, we probably got storage. Is that correct? So let's pick up this guy right here, and then we'll put this wasp down, and then we'll put this bug down. And then I do want to sell the cherries, but yeah, since I'm going to sell anyway, might as well grab the shells on the way to sell, right? But let's go ahead, and I do want to start gifting Pashmina and Hamlet. I think I'm not going to let Pashmina go. I have a problem with liking a lot of the big sisters, but I do like Pashmina. Oh dear, pardon me. Good morning, Sorsha. Welcome to the Avaleigh Museum. How may I be of service? Assess fossils, please. All right, so I'm probably gonna just keep Pashmina rather than getting rid of, allowing her to leave, basically. So we'll get her photo, but that's okay. Maybe we'll get a second one and we can put it in our house in addition to the one outside of our house. Oh, more than one I see. Let us take a closer look, shall we? Oh, woohoo! These are rare fossils, each and every one, and have not appeared in our collection. I say you have quite the knack for finding valuable fossils. Now, I do hope you will consider donating what you found. The cultural development of Avaleigh is a worthy endeavor indeed. In the meantime, I shall return these to you, but think on what I've said. The museum awaits. Might I help you with anything else? Marvelous. What would you like to donate? Okay. All right, let me look at these. Brachiopelvis, Quetzal torso, Megacero tail, plesio torso, and a coprolite, which is poop. So I'll give you a little shout out to my brother, my big brother Lou. When I was in high school, he was being a medical transcriptionist, and he came up with an anorchitic coprophage as the ultimate insult to any guy who was bothering me back in high school. And he encouraged me to use it, and I would, and each and every time they would be like, anorchitic coprophage, what does that mean? And it means that they're missing, as a guy, they're missing a certain body part, and that they eat poop. So it was the ultimate insult to high school guys who were just, you know, high school. It was a long time ago. Anyway, so shout out to Lou. Splendid. We will gladly take these off your hands. No need to pull them all out. I'll handle the rest from here. Might I help you with anything else? I think I'm fine. Okay, so we got our pockets cleaned out of that stuff. We do need to go sell, and we'll pick up any shells. Let's go ahead and run and pick up all the shells. Oh, I see another fossil. Let's grab that while we're at it. Oh, it's an egg, not a fossil. Okay, so back to picking up shells and looking for our DIY bottle. All right, and then I think we'll run, what's back here? Oh, I did get a mermaid bed recipe. Maybe I should try to make that. Or I got a mermaid something, didn't I? What did I get? I should probably try, oh, it is a mermaid sofa. So I have a pearl in my home, not in my storage. And here's a Funny Day DIY, which gives us what? Hoppity ho, what a happy find. You picked this up, so you get the prize, an egg recipe. Oh, wonderful day, oh, wonderful you. Could this be your lucky item? You better start crafting it lickety-split if you want to find out. Yours truly, the lucky bunny. Funny Day, oh, it's a fence. Yes, we could go ahead and start putting fences up, which would get us ahead, because I don't think we get a fence from Blathers for a while. Oh, let me go ahead and show you, since we're back here anyway, just in case you did not see yesterday's. Okay, we're going to erase this fence. I was trying to map out where the villagers' fences would be so that I could map out where my house would go, so I could map out where the road would go. So the road is going to go here. And it'll go all this way. This will be the road. And then the next house, I was thinking, would, actually, let's bury that back so I can pluck it. Now we'll pick it up. So our house will go here. I was thinking I would lift this entire cliff up. Do I have? Oh, it's a stink bug, right? I think I have already turned that one in because I got it on the island, right? I'm thinking we'll lift up this whole entire cliff back here, and that's where my neighbor's home will go, right around here. And then let me go ahead and put these down. So houses are 4x4. So right here, you can hear my boys whispering back in the background. They're getting ready to leave. Okay, so then this would be my neighbor's home. And I was thinking I would put the country fence around their home and then have basically all of this area, which is their yard area, be the farm. Because although I had a ginormous farm previously, and this would all be yard. On Avaleigh 2.0, I had a ginormous farm. I need to, give me a second. Okay, so fence. Okay, and this would be the back of their home, giving me this space for my stall and DIY bench and supplies of whatever, right? And then all the rest could be farmland. And it would be significantly smaller than what we had before. But right now, I am not sure if I would want to do a fence all the way across and then down here. Let me go ahead and shake these and chop them. All right. So we did have a ginormous farm, and I really did like and appreciate that. And it would put the cranky villager home right here. So all of this whole entire area would be farmland, is my thinking. It would not be nearly as big as the one that we had on Avaleigh. But if we didn't make it fancy and have separate patches, if we just filled it. The reason that I had the separate patches is so that I could, with my silver watering can, just water in groups of 6, and then that would help me keep track. Okay, so this actually needs to come back one more. So this would be yard, and then this would be home, and then next would be fence, and then yard, and then that did not go where I thought it was going to go. Okay, so this would be fence. Right. And then these would all be home. So this cliff would need to come forward. Right, so then this would be home. Let's see if I can do this correctly. Home, and then fence, fence, and fence, and then home and home. I did it. Yay. Okay, so this would be the farmer's home, basically. And they would have all of this whole area for farmland, right? And then this back here would be my area that I make my DIY stuff. And then the fence would come here. Let me pluck this and then pick it. Oh, pockets are full. Bury it again. Okay, and then this would be where we would enter our rock garden, and our rock garden would go all the way back here. And then, do I have weeds? I do, okay. And then back here, oh, but I wasn't gonna pluck all these yet. Do I have a white? I do. Okay. And I do want to go see red. Back here, my intention was to have all of this brought down to have 2 sunken shops and then the access to the secret beach. So that being the case, maybe I could move the cliff top over to the right. This ship's kind of sketchy looking. I shouldn't board without asking. Oh, I haven't talked to him yet. I need to find him first. Oops. Sorry, Red. Okay, so then let me continue with what I was trying to explain to you. So then over here in this area would be the museum. And then over in this direction, back here, would be the campsite in this area. And I would close this off and it would just, or maybe I wouldn't. Maybe I would just leave this and this could be a little weird shaped pond, right? No, I do have to close it off in order to finish the shrubs and the fence and enclose this. So I would at least need to close off these 2, right? So I am still trying to figure out and plan that. Okay. And then I did want to keep looking on the beach and collecting all of our shells. Okay, so our pockets are full. Let's go back to our design, our cement. Okay, so we are partly through this one, and I just did that red. So then we have orange and 3 yellows. 1, 2, and 3. No. Hold on. This is not right. Okay, so I have this red here, and I've got these 2 oranges, and then on this should be 2 reds, 2 oranges, yellow and green. Okay, so 2 reds, an orange, 3 yellows, good, and then an orange. And then we have 3 yellows again, 1, 2, and 3. And then we're right at the line with an orange, very good. And then we're back to yellow. And we have 2 yellows and an orange, and then a yellow, and then orange and 2 reds. 1, 2. And then we have yellow, red, orange, red. Yellow, red, orange, red. And then we have yellow and 3 oranges. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Then we have 2 yellows, 1 and 2. And then we have 3 oranges, 1, 2, and 3. Then we have a yellow and 2 oranges. We have a red and a green and a yellow. Okay. And then we have orange, yellow, green, yellow. Orange, yellow, green, yellow. All right, and then we're going to cross the line and do 3 yellows. 1, 2, and 3. And then we have 3 oranges. 1, 2, and 3. And then we have 2 yellows. 1 and 2. We have orange, red, green, and then we finish orange, red, green, and then we finish with 3 yellows. 1, 2, and 3. Right? Right. Then we come down and we have a yellow, and the greens are already filled in there. So then we have 2 reds, 1 and 2. We have 3 oranges, 1, 2, and 3. We have 2 reds, 1, 2. And then we have 4 oranges, 1, 2, 3, 4. And that takes us across the line. Good. Then we have 2 yellows. We have 2 oranges. And we have yellow and green. Then we have orange and yellow. And then we have orange all the way to the end. Right there. Okay. Then down we have 2 oranges and a red. 3 oranges, 1, 2, and 3. We have yellow and 2 oranges. Hold on. Okay, I see. And then we have yellow and 3 oranges. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. And then we have yellow and red. And then we cross the line and we have 2 oranges. 1, 2. And then we have 2 reds. 1, 2. And then we have 2 oranges again. And then we have 2 reds. And then the rest are yellows. There should be 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Good. We're on our last 33 seconds. And we're getting closer to the bottom. So that's good. All right. So we'll go ahead. Oh, we'll get this balloon. How about that? We'll have to leave that, I think. And I hear another balloon. Did it go ahead already? Or is it coming from the left? I think it's already passed. Yeah. Oh, and it's a money balloon. We can't let that one pass by. Oh, and I see a tiger beetle. We haven't gotten that guy either. All right, let's get that yellow balloon. All right, and let's drop the shells. $10,000 bells. Oh, I forgot to transition. Whoops. Okay. Here we go. Let's bounce. All right, so pick up that shell. We're coming this way. We're going to climb on down. Let's go to the store. Oh, I have shells to pick up. Drop it. What was that one? Okay, so don't pick up a giant clam. I'll come back. Too much, too much, too much. Okay, so let's go. What are the high items of the day? Bonfire. Okay, and our bridge is up. Sweet. Okay, so let's empty our pockets and then we'll go on to another Mystery Island tour. Hello, hello, welcome to Nook's Cranny. I can do my joy reaction now. Yay. Welcome, welcome. What do you need? I would like to sell. We are offering pansies. I don't want to sell the shells. Cherry, yes. Weeds, yes. Okay. Great. 1,140. That empties our pockets a bit. All right, I do need to craft a DIY recipe and put it next to the shop. All right, let's go ahead and run home. Put our stuff away. And then I want to go ahead and craft 2 DIY benches. One to put in the house and one to put over by the store. Okay, I have 2 axes. I do want to have an extra shovel with me. Maybe I'll just drop this axe so that I'm not having 2 axes take up 2 slots. Okay, so we'll drop this item. We'll put this over in that slot because this is the one that we have used. And then we'll move this one up and over because we're going to a mystery island. Let's go place this bug outside of the airport. Not the airport, the museum. To donate him. Okay, and let's go say hi to Pashmina. Oh, we've already talked to her. Didn't I just see you over there, Kidders? You don't have a twin, do you? See you later. Okay, let's pick this up and we'll move it closer to our home. Or we'll drop it in front of our DIY bench. How about that? Okay. All right, let's get our bonus miles. Go to the mystery island, get our, hopefully, our peppy villager. It would be amazing if it were Bengal, but if it's Bengal, she's not ever leaving. I love her so much. Okay, so redeem Nook Miles. Nook Miles ticket. Redeem. We still have 6,000 to get either cliffscaping or waterscaping when the time comes. Let's go ahead and see what else is available. Okay, nothing. So this is where the other items will appear. Let's see what Nook Shopping says. Switch light, outdoor air conditioner, tape deck, denim, knee-how tee, rabbit tee, sweatpants, rubber toe, leaf print, it's yellow, and KK Ska. Okay, then we have the Forsythia. Yeah, we'll order that for sure. Prom sash, it's red, we'll hold off. Prom wall. Ooh, we could put these in our home. And that will keep us until we get our Korok. That'll be fun to have for a little bit. ABD. Okay, so we currently have 20,000 in our pockets. Let's pay from savings. All right. So I would like to go to another mystery island, and then let's work on the house plots because we've got 2 villagers ready to move in. I know the first one is supposedly the lazy, and we've already got a lazy with Wade, so he could go ahead and move in. Where's my airport? This way. So let's go. Supposedly, if you do a joy reaction or something happy and he responds, supposedly he'll send you to a rare island. Hey, 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 welcome to your one and only gateway to the skies. How can I help you out today? I want to fly. And it looks like you've got a good Nook Miles ticket. I would like to use the Nook Miles ticket. Okay, time for takeoff. And if it's not a bamboo island, we might go again. I'm not sure about that. So technically, all the rest that we get offered should only be peppies. Meanwhile, I'll be in a holding pattern. Go catch some bees and chop some trees. Let's see. We got cherries. Oh, it's not, her name is not Snooty, is it? It's someone else. What's your name? Pango. Wow, I didn't expect to see anybody on this island. Nice to meet you. I'm Pango. I'm from Avaleigh. I've heard of somebody, Tres, cool. Who's from there? Maybe you know them. Their name is Sorsha. That's you. Wow, a pair of celebrities on one island. Well, I'm a celeb in training, but it's still fab. Yeah, she's a peppy, but I'm kind of inclined to not get her. Excuse me, please. I need you to scooch away, please, so I can hit this rock. She is not cooperating. Okay, what if I... No, that's no good. Okay, so she's just gonna hang around this rock. I'm not gonna risk hitting it. Okay, so let's start shaking and chopping our trees. That's a smoker. I assume like for a turkey or something. Wait. Here we go. And I'm not going to pluck the flowers so that we can keep our pockets open. And we still need a bee, so I'm going to keep switching back to the net until we find a bee. There are several peppies that I like. I love Pinky and Bangle, but there are several that I really enjoy. And while Pango is cute, she's not really one of the cuties that I have in mind. So we're gonna go get another ticket. And yes, that means that our Nook Miles will go down to 4,000 instead of being at 6,000. I realize that. Okay, so no. Here we go. We got 5 seconds. Let's get this rock hit. Excellent. Okay, and then we can go back to our sidewalk design. And let's see about getting that finished. All right, so we are right here. Okay, so that's a yellow, and then 3 greens, and a yellow, and then we have 4 oranges, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then we have 3 reds, 1, 2, 3 reds, and then we have 2 oranges. Hold on. 4 oranges, 3 reds, 2 oranges, takes us to the line. We have an orange, no, a red, and then we have 3 oranges, and then we have 2 reds, and then an orange, and then yellow, red, and 4 oranges. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we have a yellow and an orange. Okay, next line down. Okay. We have an orange and 2 yellows. Right? And then we have 4 oranges. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then we have 2 yellows. 1 and 2. We have 3 oranges. 1, 2, and 3. We have a red, an orange, a red, and 2 oranges. Red, orange, red, 2 oranges. Then we have a yellow and 2 oranges. Then we have green and 4 oranges. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. No. This should be 3 yellows. 1, 2, and 3. And then oranges all the way to the line. Somehow I skipped down to the wrong line. And then 2 oranges. This should be yellow. And then 3 oranges. 1, 2, 3. And then all the rest of this is correct. Okay, so the next line down, we got 2 yellows. 1, 2. An orange. A red. 2 yellows. And a red. And 2 yellows. Nope. That should be an orange. 3 oranges. 1, 2, and 3. And then this should be a red. And an orange. And a red. And this is where I accidentally flipped lines. So now 2 oranges, a yellow, and then 2 oranges, and then the green, and then 4 yellows. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And that takes us beneath the green block. Okay, and then we have 2 oranges and a yellow. Okay, so the next line down from that, we have a yellow. Let's go ahead and put these down. Okay, so we have a yellow, a red, an orange. Then we have green, yellow, green, yellow. Green, yellow, green, yellow. Then we have an orange and a red. That's not right. The orange and red should be here. So underneath this green should be a yellow. And then this should be green. And then yellow. And then green. And then yellow. That's better. Okay. So next to this red should be 2 yellows. 1, 2. And then 4 oranges. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. And then 2 reds. And then 5 oranges. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. And then we have a yellow. And then 4 oranges. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and a yellow. And the yellows actually come down. Wait a minute. Like that. Okay. So the next line down is a yellow and then a red. Then 3 oranges, 1, 2, and 3. And then a red. And then an orange. And then 3 yellows, 1, 2, and 3. And then oranges all the way across the axis. Good. And then we have yellow. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then number 8 is an orange, and then a green, and then 2 yellows. And then we have orange and a yellow. Okay, good. And then here we have yellows all the way over underneath the orange, one more, and then this one is a green. And then we have 4 yellows, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we have a red and an orange. And another orange, and then a yellow and 2 oranges. And then a yellow and a green. Okay. And then 2 yellows and an orange. Then a red and orange and 2 reds. Red, orange, 2 reds, and then orange and yellow. And then the last line that we have here is 3 oranges, 2 yellows, orange, yellow, 2 greens, yellow, green, hold on, green, yellow, orange, green, 3 oranges, and then this should be a red, and then another orange, and then the rest are all yellow there, and then that's a yellow, and then that's a yellow. Okay, and so now this is done, but I'm gonna go into the colors changing, and she starts at 4:4:15. Maybe I'll wait to do the colors until I can see it on the grass, and then that will allow me to adjust it. So yeah, let's come back to that. All right, we'll finish harvesting this island. All right, we got 44 seconds. So on Avaleigh, I am looking for a softer colors to go with the pink, white, and green romantic theme. So I'm more inclined to take any of the white villagers, like Chevre was not on my list. But I went ahead and took her because she is white and we can easily dress her in pink and green clothes. So she'll go along with our aesthetic. But that means that between her and Pashmina, and hopefully one day Sherb, we'll get, how do I do this? I guess I'll just have to be careful. You're distracting me. My son is sitting there, or not sitting, he's jumping off screen to the side. And, well, I got distracted. I missed that final rock. That's fine. Love you, bye, have fun. So be it. It's not a big deal. All right, let's finish harvesting this island and we'll get back and get another ticket and see what other peppy we can get. Because we are in a unique position right now, because we know that all the next villagers should be peppies. That will give us a better selection of peppies. So that's exciting. All right. So I did this already. Okay, so let's chop these trees down. There are lots of peppies that I really enjoy. Sprinkle is one. Spangle, Pinky. I'm trying to think of what other peppies, but right now I'm kind of blanking. All right, let's go hit this rock. Hey, baby. My kitty cat. You don't have food. Okay, I do need to feed him. All right, I'm not sure if he wants food or to go out. Let's see. I will be right back. Hey, baby. Oh, you do want to go out. Okay. All right, you can go out. There you go. All right. Coming back. Here we are. Let's pick these all up. And how is our inventory looking? Oh, here's our DIY bottle. Excellent. This is from Alice. Oh, she's a cutie too. I found this DIY recipe written in my dream journal this morning. I don't remember writing it down. I wanted to get my idea out into the world, so I put it in this bottle. I'd love for you to try it out. Wishing you well, Alice. Ooh, a pansy table. Fabulous. Perfect. I like the pansy table. All right, let's chop. Let's see what Nook Miles we've gotten. Oh, we've gotten several. Okay, sell fruit. And spend bells to buy items. Okay. Oh, there was something else. Hoard reward. Put more furniture in your house. Nook Inc. will give you Nook Miles based on the number of indoor furniture items you have. So you're earning rewards for making your house a home. Oh, that gave us 1,000. Nice. Okay. Oh, there's something else. No kidding. Bell ringer. Spending your bells on the island helps revitalize the local economy. Yes, yes. I'll reward you with miles based on how many bells you've spent. 500. Well, that puts us at 8,000. So I don't feel quite so bad about getting another ticket. Fantastic. I do need to go fishing to get some fishing eggs. Nope, I did not mean to pick that up. How's our pockets looking? They're okay. Oh, okay. Thank you for your service, faithful Alex. Let's go ahead and drop this spare axe that we brought along. And then let's move. Oh, so we've already got another stack of cherries going. We'll move this one, and then that puts it back onto our tool wheel. Very good. And then I bet you this one is going to be the wasp. Okay, that surprised me. Oh, I guess it's not the last tree on this island. I thought it was. And that gave us more miles. Oh, nice. And then catch a sea bass. Okay, so let's hit this rock. We need at least one water egg so that we can make the, well, actually let's look and see, what do we need for the fence? Because that would be really useful right now, I mean. Okay, so we need one of each of these, and we've got plenty in our home storage, I'm sure, of everything except the water egg. So we'll want to, oops, wrong one. We'll want to catch several water egg fish and make the fence, because that would be really helpful to do right now. Okay, yep, here's some more trees. Okay, so one of these will have a wasp. Nope. Back to our tool rule. I'm not used to having the steel axe on the tool ring. Okay, yep, we got that already. Cool beans. Here it is. Okay. All right. Extra wasps, definitely helpful. Okay, and then I think we still have room in our pockets. We can go ahead and collect all the pansies. Although I don't remember how many we need. Oh, I guess we're full. Okay, that's fine. Let's just go on home. We are not inviting Pango. We'll get another ticket after we empty our pockets. Soaring Mom here, back to Avaleigh. Positive. Be very positive, because I wouldn't want you leaving anything behind. Yep, we're ready. Lifting off now. 50 seconds. One more ticket. Maybe two more. All right, let's go empty our pockets. I was not expecting to get on the island today and do villager hunts. I thought I would continue kind of the planning. Okay, empty our pockets. Let's see how many pansies we have so we have a better idea. Okay, leaf eggs, another pansy. We can sell the cherries. I'm going to keep the coconuts for now because I'm going to want to plant a bunch of them. What's a smoker? Yeah, that is for like a turkey or something. Yeah. Okay, what else? Wood. Sticks. We're doing really good with our iron nuggets. Do I want to keep cherries? I'm not sure if I do. Waspness. Let's see. How is our storage looking? We've got 51 of 80. 3/4 sweatpants. It's transition time. Oh, we definitely have enough white and red pansies for the wreath, but we're going to need more, probably yellow pansies for the table. We're really doing good on all of our bits of wood and our iron nuggets. We probably have enough to start making iron wall lamps We can definitely be selling more clumps of weeds. Okay. I do want to go ahead and make 2 more DIY benches. Where's my DIY bench? Here we go. Let's craft. Okay, so for the pansy table, yeah, we would need a bunch of pansies to make more than one of these. All right, but, oh, okay, we're not making iron because we got to put these outside of somebody's house. All right, I was coming to make some DIY. I wonder if I don't have the DIY yet. I only have the simple one, it looks like. We'll try it. Okay, so let's make 2 of these. And one goes outside the store and one goes into our home. And then let's put down the simple sidewalk. Okay, that'll give us a better idea on the colors. I'll probably just run all of this into the house, right? Okay, so changing the simple sidewalk. We used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different colors. So I don't know that she did this in order of color, but I've got 4 of the pink. Starting let's do it from here. Okay, so from here on will be all of their colors, and then we'll change the first 2 to the lighter colors maybe. Okay, so 2 from the right, and then 6, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right, and then last on the right. Okay, and then we've got 2 from the right, 6, and 2 from the right. One, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 2 from the right. Okay, and then 2 from the right, 6, and 3 from the right. 2, 4, 5, 6, 3, and then 1 more is 2 from the right, 6, and 4 from the right. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and then 4 from the right. Okay, so then the lightest one is 2 from the right, 6, and last on the right. So then 2 from the right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, and then let's do maybe 4. Okay. Done. Let's see how that looks. It's definitely really swirly. Okay. I'm kind of liking it. I don't think that's too terribly pink, and it kind of matches the cherry tree here. Let me get this balloon. And then I would use this alongside the road. So maybe we'll go ahead and start making the road next. Here's another balloon. And so the road would be here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so the sidewalk goes here on the outside. So just one on either side, like that. Okay, so then let's see about starting the road. That's the sidewalk. Okay, simple road and sidewalk. Then let's do the base road, which is this one. Okay, so this one has a background. I think I would like to make it, you know what, let's just, no, we can't. I was gonna say, let's just copy it over, but that's not gonna work. Okay, so we'll have to figure out the colors after. Okay. No, we don't. We can start with it. Okay, so let's change design. Simple road. Okay, and then let's change the color. And then we started at 2 from the right, 6, and last on the right. 2 from the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then last on the right. I think this was the color. So it was 2 from the right, 4, and then 1. Okay, and then we'll say that's done, and we'll call this Simple Street. All right, and then I just want to double check the first color on here. So I think I did do that right. So 2, 4, and yeah, I did do it right. Okay. So then I would come back to the Simple Street, and then it's just a lot of dots mixed in. Okay, so then next would be orange. So we've got one at the top, middle here. I'm not going to worry too much, I don't think, about getting it exactly right. Maybe I should, because she knows what she's doing, right? But she only has scattered dots everywhere. Okay, so then, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, and then down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then over there. We'll have to come back to it. Okay. But then let's go ahead and put this down here to get a better sense of how it's going to look. And if this is too much pink, I don't want it to be like a Pepto-Bismol kind of pink. I want it to be sweet and romantic like these cherry trees. Of course, the color will change once I get the light brown dirt put under it. Oops. So maybe I should shift it all to be even lighter than this. So maybe like that. It's more of a white pink, but it's still got that pink tint to it, right? Okay, so then if I change this one and bring that over, and then bring that over, and bring that over. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's try that. Okay, let's sit with that for a little bit and see how we feel about that. And it's possible we could put some like green sparkles into either one, maybe. I don't know. Let's go see what this is. Oh, a green one. Okay. I have not forgotten I want to do one more villager hunt. Okay. Good things in store. Oh, okay. All right. So I don't remember if I was doing anything else other than just laying out the road to get a better sense of it. Okay, so I do want to work on getting these houses I want to do some fishing. There goes our shovel. Okay, but I think I have another shovel in my pockets, right? Yep, I do. There's so much I want to do today, but I don't have enough time. All right, let's just go do one more villager hunt, and maybe, unless it's bamboo, not harvest everything. No, we'll sell that. All right, let's... Wait, I dropped it and picked it up. Where did it go? Oh, it went here for the slingshot. Okay. Okay, let's grab this really quick, get another ticket, drop everything out of our pockets, and just go. Because we got basically an hour and 45 minutes, and I still want to finish the housing so that the next 3 days we can get our new villagers moving in. So another ticket. Redeem Nook Miles. Nook Miles ticket. Okay, I'm only going to get one, even though I feel very tempted to just splurge. I mean, I don't want to have the miles tied up in tickets, knowing that I'm going to unlock terraforming as soon as possible. But then again, how often do you get a villager hunt where it's, hey, Pashmina, you never know what you're going to find cleaning. Here, do you want a DIY recipe for a bunny day bag? I already have one. Yours for the low price of nothing. Oh, Pashmina. She keeps giving us a bunch of stuff. You're going to rock that recipe. I can already tell, kidders. She is so sweet. Huh, okay. I learned a DIY recipe for a bunny day bag. Okay. So I want to drop stuff off. Yep. Let's go ahead and go into our house. Should we pick this up? No. Let's go ahead and put down our DIY bench in our house. Okay, so we'll stick this right there, and then right behind here we'll put down our simple DIY workbench. Okay. What else can go? Put in storage. Put in storage. And we'll sell these, and the toy box needs to go near a rock, which I don't think we found the other rock, but I didn't notice it being in the rock garden. I'll put this other DIY bench. Nope. Place it. I don't want it blocking me, so I'll scooch it over. There. Now we have plenty of room. Let's put these. Oh, I see a DIY bottle. Let's sell. Not the toy box. Yes. Okay. I do need another sling shot. Although I hate to do it, but if we just leave it empty, that's, although I don't really want to take the time unless it's, oh, it's from Queenie. My dear anonymous reader, whilst taking a much needed hot bath, my mind dreamed up the most fabulous idea for a DIY recipe. I cannot keep this idea to myself, so I have placed it in this bottle. Do please consider making it. Bamboo shelf. Okay. I learned a DIY recipe for a bamboo shelf. Okay, so what did we get? We got some more Nook Miles. Pick of the bunch. Another 500. That brings us back to 8,000. So that's pretty good on our miles. And then, wait, where's the airport? I'm coming to it. All right, I want to put the toy box down. Okay. All right, I'm thinking I'm going to take a really quick bathroom break while we're flying to our next mystery island. Let's, just in case, because I really would like a bamboo island, just in case. Here we go. I would like to fly. I don't know that that works, but it's worth trying, right? We would like to use the Nook Miles ticket. We are ready for takeoff, please. Cool. Dodo 1, this is Dodo Tower. Okay, have a good flight. What would Dodos do? All right, I'm gonna run to the restroom while we're zoning over. trying to hurry because I'm excited. Oh, Peaches. Okay, so our sister island is Peaches. All right. Let me make sure that this microphone is secure. Yeah, that's better. I think it was bouncing. All right. Peaches is lucky, so maybe it did work. Who do we have? Puddles. How can I not get Puddles? I have to get Puddles. Hi, fab to meet you. I'm Puddles. Are you visiting from another island too? Avaleigh? Wow. That's a big trip just to come hang out with me on this neat little island. Sorsha, let's get to know each other while I'm here. Splish. Yeah, we'll get Puddles. The only thing better than kicking back and chilling on an island would be to do it forever. Spending time on an island is the best way to find your inner calm and hug it as hard as you can. If I lived on an island, Splish, I'd be the calmest, most relaxed frog pop star you ever met. Want to live on my island? Oh my gosh, this is more exciting than a 5th cup of coffee. You live on Avaleigh, right? This is so weird. I legit applied to move there a while back. What a crazy coinkydink. Splish. We're gonna hang out all the time once I'm living on Avaleigh. Now I did hear that, or read maybe is a better term, that hitting rocks on mystery islands are more likely to give you some gold nuggets. So I do want to hit all of these trees, but let's go back to working on our road. Okay. Change design. Okay, we were working on the orange. So then from this orange, we have 1, 2 down, and then second there, and then all the way on the other side of the line, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 2 right there. And then from here, if we go down 1, 2, 3, and then over 2. And then from this one, we go down 1, 2, 3, 4, and then over 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Nope, that should be up right there. Okay. All right. And then from this one, okay, so yeah, we definitely did not do these correctly. This should be up 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3, and then right here. All right. And then from this one, I think, you know what, I think it would be better and faster to just do these line by line. Okay, so 2 down right here is yellow. And then from right here, go over 1, 2, and 3 is gray. Why would you change the gray one? Let's just make it green so that it's right here. And then this will give it a chance to see how that looks, right? So then we come over 1, 2, 3 and down 1, and that's back to yellow. And then up 1 and across the line is the green. And then on the same line is this one. Okay, good. And then up here is a green. And then down 1, 2, 3, and then over 1, 2, 3, and 4. So it should be 6. 1, 2, yeah. Okay, good. And then from this one, we come down 2 blanks, and then we go over 1, 2, 3, and 4, and that should be the orange. Okay. And then from this orange, we go back to the line. We come down 2, And right there is where that one should be. Okay. And then we skip 3, 1, 2, 3. And then down 1 is the green. And then if we come over, down 1, and then we come over 1, 2, 3, 4, and then on the 5th one is a green. And then from here we go up 2, and then the 3rd one should be yellow. And then across the line is where this orange should be. Okay. And then over 2 and down 1 is a yellow. Over 3, 1, 2, 3, right? And then up 2 is where these 2 oranges go. And up 1 and over 3 is yellow. And then over 3 and up 1 is the orange. Okay. And then down 2 and over, second one from the end is the green. And then down to 3. Right? And then over is a yellow. Okay. And then 3 from the end is the yellow. Good. We got that one right. And then down 2 and over 3 is a green. And then over 2 and up 1 is an orange. And then all the way over, but down 1, down 2 is a yellow. And this should not be there. Okay. So back to here, from this yellow, we come down 2 and then over on 4. So right here. Okay. And then down 2, down 1 rather, and then over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is the yellow. And then over to the line and up 2 is the green. Okay. And then over the line and up 1 is a yellow. Okay. We got that one there. Okay, so from this yellow, we got over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and down 1 is an orange. And then down 1 and over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is a yellow. And then all the way on the end is a green. All right. So that's the top half of the street. Okay, so then all the way across the line, this is a yellow. And then down 1, 2, 3, 4 and over is a yellow. Across the line, and a yellow. And then 3 from the end, but down 1 is a yellow. And then from there, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, good. Okay. And then on the same line, 5 from the line. So there. Good. And then across the line, but down 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. And then down 1 and over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So like right here. But then 2 over is an orange. But let's go back to the yellows. Come up 2 and 4. Yeah. Okay. And then up over 1 and up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 yellow. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's yellow. And then there's one more here in the middle, but let's get to it. So straight from here, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the green. And then over is an orange. But let's go back to the same line. So across the line, we got 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, and then we got the yellow, and then 2 down from the yellow, but over 1, 2, 3, 4, and number 5, and then up 3 and over 1 is an orange, and then over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then up is an orange, and that's correct. Okay, so from this yellow we have down 2 and over on a 3, and that matches with that one, good. And then straight down from this one to 1 above the end, and then we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and then we come up 1, 2, 3, skip 1, and then these 2 are green. Okay, but then we have an orange over here, right there. Okay, and so if we go across from these 2 greens on the third one, good. And then from the orange, we got up 2 and over 2, and that's a green. And then up 2 and over there, good. And then we come back 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and up 1, and that's a yellow. And then from the yellow we come over, and that's a green. And all we need is 1 more orange. It's 3 over from there. Okay, and then it's time to bounce. But first, let's do a cozy check-in. I'm currently at 9,702 steps. Quick sip. All right, I might leave the green in there, but we'll change the others to different pinks, I think, just to see what that looks like. Okay, so if we finish, at least for house 1, putting out all the furniture, then we should get Wade moved in. And selling all of these peaches will give us a nice chunk of money, I think. I do like Puddles. She is cute. She's not Bengal, but she is cute. I won't mind working towards Puddles' picture. I did have her on Avaleigh 2.0 at one point. I do need some more yellow pansies. A lot more. So basically every single yellow pansy I come across I'm gonna harvest. There we go. Oh, we got some Nook miles for that. Okay, so we did not get our bamboo, but we have chopped down 500 trees, and we are up to 9,000 miles. Sweet. Ooh, a DIY. Okay, so this is from Samson, who we just had on Avaleigh, right? To whoever lifted this, I was figuring out what kind of protein shake I wanted for lunch when I had this awesome DIY recipe idea. I'd kind of like to keep it a secret, but I'm going to trust you. Shh. And now we're secret DIY buddies. Go team DIY, Samson. And it's a wild log bench. Oh, good. We can put that all around our island in our future picnic spots. That will be romantic. And we'll do that in the light white version or light wood. I think it's the white birch. I think I also need to get that dragonfly, whoever that was. So having said that aloud about should I try to catch up to normal time, I'm thinking no. I'm thinking no. Because if you're watching other content creators, chances are their island dates are all over the place. And I know several people do time traveling as they need to for various reasons. Some people just stay strictly in the cherry blossom season. So I suspect as people having the stream, oh, we want you. Yes. Okay. Oh, she's our first one. Okay. We definitely need more of those so that we can get our orchid mantis from Flick. Okay. Pluck the yellows, not the red. Let's drop the red. So the pink orchid mantis only shows up on white flowers. So we'll have to keep looking for her. That's not quite where I'm at. There we go. Better. There we go. Come on, gold, gold. So in the movie Night at the Museum, the Moai statue in the museum would say to our main character something along the lines of "Dum dum, give me gold, gold." So I mean gum gum rather. So I'm saying gold, gold. Okay. We'll dig up this fossil. Okay. And let's chop down this tree. So that we can see the rock better. There we go. All right, chop down this one. I'm not sure how much nuggets we're going to need to craft those iron furniture, but I'm so happy we got them because I'm definitely going to be putting those around the island a lot. Especially the white versions, because I do think the white versions are elegant. I'm not sure about the pink road. I might want to lean more towards white on that. My concern is it looking not elegant, but like Pepto-Bismol. That's not what I want. Okay. All right, so today was a fun little villager hunt for 2 of our new villagers. We had gotten weighed yesterday. And so today we've got Chevre and Puddles. And that's a nice mix of white and pink villagers to go along with our white and pink theme. We just need some green villagers to mix it up. And Hamlet is yellow, and I think I'm just going to keep Pashmina forever. I like her ice blue horns. Okay, I think I am officially done with this island. Well, I don't know. I didn't leave the hole here, so let's double check this one. Oh, good thing I double checked. All right. Okay. Wow, that's a lot of eggs. Okay. It's too bad it's not a lot of gold, right? That would have been fun. All right, let's go ahead and go back. Bell-bottom karaoke, this is stovetop toothbrush. Do you require assistance? I am ready to go home. Okay. I am positive. I am positive. We've already asked Puddles to come. All right, since we're sitting down, it's time to, I think we're done with the simple street center portion, and now it's just a matter of adding in the line. So I'm going to take this down so I can see better. Okay. Oh, we got some more miles for catching bugs. Okay, cool. And we'll get more for the balloon. All right, let's go back to working on the simple street. Change design. Okay, so she's got a very soft green for the yellow. So let's change it to her version. And that's 6, 15, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 15 and 14, 13. It's a green, all right, okay. Then the next one to the right is a blue, but let's change that to our pink. But it's supposed to be, no, that's good. And then this green should be more of a brown she's got. So let's try 3, 7, and 12. See how that looks. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 15, 14, 13, 12. And then this one, she has more on the darker side of things. Okay, so let's just try that. It doesn't look green to me. It does not look green to me. Okay, so the road that she has is more of a blue. I don't know. Maybe I should switch these. I should, well, I probably should anyway, just so that you can see what she intended. Nope. Okay, so she has 18, 4, and 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18, 4, and 10. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. All right, and then the next one is 18 to 12. I think it was this one. 18 to 15, 14, 13, 12. That looks right. And then I already have the green and the brown. Okay. No. Done. Okay, so this is what her street would look like. And that is more street colored, right? And then if we change this, okay, I'm looking for the sidewalk main. Here it is. Okay. So then we have 4, 4, 15 for the first one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, and 15. Okay, then we have 4, 4, 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 14. Then we have 4, 4, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 15, 14, 13. Then we have 4, 4, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 15, 14, 13, 12. And then we have 4, 4, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9. So basically the first two, the hue and the vividness, she keeps exactly the same. So if I'm going to change it to the pink, eight, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. So maybe I should okay, what if I leave the sidewalk the way it is, but then change the blue to a light pink color? So the top blue is a bit darker. Maybe like that. And then the next one, is the lighter. Okay, let's just see how that looks. That's definitely not Pepto-Bismol. I think I like it. I think I like it. All right, so let's sit with that for a bit. All right, let's go to, can't get that unless I make a slingshot really quick. Okay, I'm gonna sit with that for a little bit. Okay. Ooh, no. Can't believe I just sprinted through my flowers. Iron nuggets, sweet. All right, let's go turn all of this stuff in and go to our home. Wait, do I have a wasp to put away? I have the orchid mantis, but I gotta turn her in. All right, so maybe let's go turn stuff into the museum. Oh, we only have 2. But I think we also have some fossils to turn in as well. Okay. First, how may I assist you? Assess fossils, unless you have none. Oh. You can bring me a fossil any old time. I would like to make a donation. We would like to donate. I guess I already donated the stink bug. Orchid mantis. Yes, tell her about it. What a wretched thing. Alas, I am obliged to ask, would you like to learn more? I would. I see. In that case, ahem. The orchid mantis is a bug whose brilliant colors and petal-shaped limbs give it the look of a flower. This masterful mimicry allows it to hide from predators in among the orchids. But oh, this fraudulent flower, it lures other insects in to drink its nectar and makes a meal of them instead. Imagine, to behold a beautiful bud only to discover it's a bug instead. A repulsive revelation indeed. Any hoot, my sincerest thanks for your donation. And though bugs are the bane of my existence, rest assured the wretched thing will get the best of care here. Might I help you with anything else? I'm fine. Okay, let's bounce. Pretty sure we've already hit 10,000 steps, but I still have more. Yeah, 10,772, but I still want to keep going. Okay, bye. Okay. We still haven't found Red. He's wandering around our island somewhere. Okay. And we have not hit all of our rocks here, but let's go put everything into our home storage and then start crafting all of the stuff we need. For the homes. I'm guessing we'll be able to do them all at once. Let's move this. Where the peach? We've got a lot of peaches to sell. That's really nice. All right. Let's go ahead and scoot this over just to organize our pockets a bit. And then I do want to plant these guys. And then I need another axe, right? Maybe let's pick up the axe outside our home, and that will go back in its spot. And we'll clear the favorite here, and now let's craft all of the furniture stuff for the home. Okay, and that's going to be, oh, it's going to be over here. Okay. So we're going to need one of each. Let's just go through and get them all done. And then we can see the sold signs on all 3 houses with their names of Wade, Puddles, and Chevrolet. I think it's removing them as I make them. Oh, it is. Okay. Need materials. I need 10 cherries. Okay, so I'll have to come back to that. Okay. My nose is running. Okay. Still having allergies. Nope. And I can't customize these yet, can I? I don't think so. I think I get that about the time I get the fencing. Okay. I'm curious to see if we have enough materials. That's okay. We need 2 of these. Maybe 3. I didn't look at the next line of stuff to make. No, we only needed 2. But we could make a stereo and put, well, I just made one, didn't I? Never mind. We'll just stick the wooden block into our home somewhere. The extra one, I mean. But we do need to go pick some cherries. Pockets are too full. Okay, I can put, maybe put some of the peaches in storage, the coconuts in storage. Okay, because I want to sell the rest. We'll have to go harvest some cherries. But let's sell those peaches first. Pockets are too full. All right, let's go sell the peaches and harvest some cherries. We'll leave the axe on the ground where it is. Here's some cherries right here. But let's go sell these peaches first. Hey boys. Welcome, welcome. I would like to sell. All right, I need to be done streaming in 1 hour. Which I think we can definitely do. Oh, 20,000, nice. So then I do want to go ahead and make 2 iron wall lamps. Take 5. Okay. And then that should be Nick Miles for selling. Yep. And that was our final ×2 to get. Awesome. Let's go shake our trees. There might be some more back here. Yeah, there's some. And there's some more. I'm not sure how many I need for these 2 recipes. I probably should check. Okay, so 10 and another 10. So I need 20 cherries. Ay, ay, ay. But currently we have 9. And we have 1 more pocket. So we should be able to get them all. We're also looking for red. I wonder if he's stuck on the island. Oh, I don't have that butterfly. Here's some more. All right, we need 5 more. Looking for red, not seeing red. Oh, right, I was gonna leave. Oh, here's red. Well, you're from around here? Hi, the name's Red. I work in sales. And you are? Sorsha. What a great name. Intelligent, strong. I can already tell we're going to be pals. No, not pals. Family. Sorsha, it's a pleasure to meet you. Hey, would you mind if I ran an idea by you? So Avaleigh wants art, and I got art to sell. Might be something to this, but I couldn't sell to just anybody. I need someone I could trust completely, as if they were family. And since we're basically cousins, and because I know you've got an eye for quality, I want it to be you. Want to look at a few things? I've got both art and furniture. Plus, you'd get my cousin's discount. You in? I'm in. I knew I could count on you. This is absolutely the right choice. I've got my boat anchored off the northern shore, and I'm almost done fixing all the leaks. Long story. Come have a look at what I'm selling. You won't regret it. All right. Oh, and I thought he took us with him, but I guess not. Need, how many more cherries do I need? 2 more. I just need 1 more cherry tree somewhere. Probably at the back of the island, right? Because I have not really cleared out a whole bunch back there. Transition time. I think all the ones on this level are cedar trees. Let's see if any of these up here are cherry trees. There's our rock garden. Okay. Wrong way. Ah, Sorsha, I'm so glad you made it. Here's the pitch ready. At Jolly Red's Treasure Trawler, we sell only the finest. And there's nothing finer than fine art and rare furniture, am I right? Of course, I can't let all these fine things just walk out the door. I gotta limit you to 1 piece of art per day. It's a hassle, I know, but I hope the cousin's discount will make up for it. Plus, I'll let you buy all the furniture you want, no questions asked. So take a look around. We've got masterpieces by the great masters, plus stuff for your master bedroom. Let me know if you have any questions. Okay, so he does have this heart door plate. The charm and elegance of the very finest fizzy water wrapped up in a heart door plate. Much as I want to charge you a full price, I had a real tasty cherry earlier. Sure, 900. That's what I want to, wait a minute, you don't have any room in your, oh, poop. Look, a bargain like this may never come around again. Go clear some space so we can seal the deal. Okay, I think this one right here is one that I did not get till the near end of Avaleigh. An awful lot of people have been asking me about buying the dynamic painting. I'm pretty sure this one is always real. So, all right. All the others might be real as well, just because it's the very first time. Okay, so I need 2 more cherries. Let's go find some cherries. 2 more. We can do it. I wonder if we have some in our home. I bet we do. See, I think all of these are cedar. All right. So the green ones are cherry trees that we've already shaken. I don't want to hit that rock right now. Okay. Hopefully we have 2 more. No, we don't have cherries in our house. Well, that's probably for the Peppy Villager, right? Let's then just go ahead and... Ah, here we go. Here we go. All right. That works. Okay. That's okay. We don't need the 3rd one. No, I don't want to drop. Just drop it. Thank you. Oh, we do need to put this bug down. Please. And then we can drop the clump of weeds. Okay, drop the clump of weeds and the wrapping paper. Okay, now let's go make our final 2 bits. Let's craft. Keep crafting. And 1 more. Okay. All done for now. Let's go put everything where it goes. All right, let's check house 1. To all construction helpers, please submit items for this building following the specified procedures. Check interior. Submit items. Done. All the required interior items are ready for this home. Now we need exterior. Stone stool, stone table, and a clothesline. Oh, I took it out of favorites. Hey Dad, I'm streaming. What's up?
Are you coming over?
I'm planning on it at 3. Is that okay?
Would you like a ride around 2:20, 2:25?
Actually, I was going to have Todd bring me over, if that's okay. Or are you going to be out and about anyway?
I'm already out.
Oh yeah, then yeah, that would be great if you don't mind.
Somewhere between 2:20 and
Okay, I'll see you then. Thank you. I love you. Bye. That was my dad. Shout out, Dad. He's giving me a ride. Okay, so let's get this finished up because he is going to be on his way. All right, so then this gets, I see that balloon. Display on ground. This gets a stone table. Stone stool. I think it might be the first one. And then the clothesline. Push. Thank you. Awesome. All right, the next one. Check interior items. Wooden block stereo, wooden block table, and the pansy wreath. Nice. And now we need the exterior. Iron garden table, iron garden chair, and the birdhouse. Iron garden chair, table, and birdhouse. And then the birdhouse. Awesome. And then this one needs this to go away, and then this one needs the fence. I'm not really sure what to do about their driveway here to separate it. It doesn't make sense because I'm keeping grass in between the road. So maybe just not have a driveway. I'm not sure. Check interior. Wooden simple bed, chair, and classic picture. Okay. And then let's put down all of this yard. Because we are going to need to bring this fence down. Okay, we have time for one more round of rebounding. So let's go. But if I see my dad drive up, I'm going to have to stop the stream right then and there. Okay, so then let's put the fence. Wait, no. That's not quite right. This is the yard. There we go. All right, and then right here is fence. There. Okay, so this needs one more fence here. And then this one comes down. And then the remainder, see, oh, this is the one I'm telling you about, needs to be scooted back by one. And then I'm probably gonna bring this cliff, no, I will bring this cliff forward to give the rock garden room. So let's put down the remaining log dining table. Actually, I'm gonna turn that. And then the log dining bench. Gotta back up. Good. And then what's this other wooden block toy goes in the house? A wooden bucket. We'll put the wooden bucket back here. All right, so all of these are done. All the houses are done. Okay, so then now let's go see if we can find a scallop. And then after that, that will be it. We'll wrap up. And that will give myself time to get ready so that when my dad's here, I can just lock up and go, right? We're looking for a scallop. We've gotten a lot done today. We got our villager hunts done. So we'll have Wade, and probably Wade moves in first because he's the lazy. And then I think the normal is next, which would be Chevre, and then the Peppy, which would be Puddles. I think that's the order they come in. Because they're tied to the houses first, second, and third. And so if you've gotten all the houses ready. Oh, that one's new. I got a sea slug. It's kind of salty about that. Wait, we got... Yeah, that's going, but true patron of the arts because we got our first one. Yay. And I still would like to get that heart plate. So let's go ahead and swing on by the back of the island. Okay. I know it's red, so that probably means it's selling for more than it should, but I do like the heart nameplate. And I do want to make the Money Day fence. So I'll probably want to put that out tomorrow. And since it's my only fencing, I'll probably just put that on top of... Oh, there we go. Good. Got a scallop. It ought to be sabered. But it would be so great if we could get the mermaid fence also. Hey man, about that scallop of yours, can I have it? Sure, here you go. Thanks for your generosity, man. Since you were cool, I left you something you'll dig, and I put a pearl in there too. While I'm at it, let me lay some truths. Feel this. Whales. Stick that in your skillet and let it simmer. Yep, today is a good day. Okay. If you say so. All right. We need at least one. Oh, did we get the fence? That's a mud. Nah. Okay. That's fine. Fence would have been really cool. Maybe tomorrow. All right, seaweed. I couldn't kelp myself. Let's keep going over towards red. Oh, actually, we can go until we're done. We don't have to worry about losing room in our pockets because as soon as we learn the mermaid bed recipe, then we'll have a empty pocket to get that heart plate. And then I would like to sell. Yes, I got a sea pineapple. Your move, sea pizzas. Okay, I have to try to remember which ones are new to turn in. Maybe I should just go turn in what I can and then go sell the rest. Oh, another scallop. Yes. Now we can turn that into blathers. Okay, that's good. So we got 3 to turn in to the museum. Turbine shell, it's totally tubular. And we're here. Okay, so let's get that heart nameplate, and then we'll run over to the museum. All right. Like the best folk albums, it's impossible to get enough of a heart doorplate. Yours for 900 bells, it's a deal. That's the right choice. I'll just get those bells from you. Yep, 900 bells. It's all there. Been a real pleasure doing business with you. Thank you, Red. Bye. All right, let's go. We're gonna go to the museum to donate. This will be where our house goes. When we can move it, we will move it. This is our road. We'll put an incline in these two places. I'm thinking the white inclines. And then maybe we'll just use the white inclines everywhere on this island for the pink, white, and green theme. But I don't think we have a white bridge. And so I was thinking the Fancy Zen bridge might be best. Yeah, I don't think there is a white bridge. Woo-hoo. Pardon me. Do have a look around, no rush, take your time. How may I assist you? Make a donation. We would like to donate these 3 things. Excellent. Several things. We will gladly take these off your hands. I'm fine. Let's go sell. And then maybe we can pay off some more of our home loan. If we could pay it all off, that would be incredible. I don't think we have 70,000 though. Oh, that's our home. Oh, wait, might as well grab some shells since we're on our way over to the store, right? Although, I was gonna make a mermaid bed. Let's craft. We don't need those anymore. We've already put those out, right? Yeah, so we could do the sofa, but we only have 1 pearl currently. And then we'd have to go into our home, which we can do for the other pearl and use that. All right. What I might do is get on later because I don't think I'm going to have time. I need to sell, but I do want to gift villagers. Let's craft. I have not seen, where's the, I thought we had, oh, we haven't learned it yet. Duh. Give myself the duh on that one. Okay. All right. And then we can sell the camping cot or put it outside even. Okay. I know. Oh, oh, I need more than that. Okay. So let's go sell. If I can, if my dad has not driven up yet, after I sell, I'll make 2 iron wall lamps and then run around and try to give them to Pashmina and Hamlet, although I don't think I've seen Hamlet all day today. All right. I'd like to sell. Not that. Okay, not that much. 3,920. All right. I think the more important thing to do today is to focus on gifting Pashmina and Hamlet. Do I not have the iron wall lamp? Oh, I don't have it? Really? Huh. Okay, how about I give her, I can go ahead and give this to Pashmina. Wrap. I don't understand. I was sure I had the iron wall lamp. Maybe I'm just not looking in the right place. I saw her walking around out here. Here she is. How many times am I going to bump into you today? Hang on, am I being pranked? Is there a hidden camera? This is for you. Seriously, you rock. What do you got? There you go. You don't mind if I open this now, right? A parasaur torso. Ha! Nice. I never thought I'd have such a rad fossil of my own. Thanks. Well, one good deed deserves another. Here, have a mountain parka. Maybe we can give this to Hamlet. Just to get started on the gift giving. It's green. Yes. Okay. Let's do that. Okay, Hamlet, where are you, buddy? Are you in your house, buddy? No. Okay, where is he? I guess he could be in the museum. Yeah, he's probably in the museum somewhere. Oh, the museum's back this way. I'm used to my museum being on the left. Oh, I think that was a citrus bug though. Okay. So if I can, I'm going to find Hamlet and then I'll go ahead and say goodbye for the day. It's been a very busy, productive day. Okay, so I find that if they're in the bug section, they're usually in the butterfly room, or actually they're all over the place. Never mind. Not in here. Sometimes I do see them in here, not as often though. I do see them a lot on this walkway right here. No Hamlet. Maybe he's checking out the fishes? Okay, my dad should be here within the next 5 minutes. And last time he was a bit early, so I'm thinking I'm gonna go ahead and start wrapping up. It's been a productive day. To anyone new who's coming to this channel, thank you. I do wanna do a shout out to my friend Donna for her shirt again. And that's it. Okay, so I am wishing you the coziest of vibes. Stay balanced, and I will see you later. Bye.